Let's talk about gratitude for a moment. A lot of people keep gratitude journals and they're usually huge advocates of it. I'm one of those people. I've always kept a gratitude journal. Usually it's just a little notebook, a pretty little notebook works really well for me. And at night before I go to sleep, I'll write down maybe 10 things that happened that day or that I have in my life already that I'm really, really grateful for. Now, at the moment, I'm slacking off a little bit. I'm not actually writing those things out, but I'm going through them in my mind as I'm going to sleep at night. And that is a really powerful time of day to do it, as you're falling asleep or first thing in the morning, just after you've woken up. And that is because you're in that semi-conscious state. You've got alpha brain waves running through your little brain, which means you're not quite asleep, you're not quite awake, but you've got a direct highway into your subconscious mind. And we all know that that's where the party's at.
Did your parents say you could have a party?
No.
Drop it.
So we want to get the good thoughts in there and the really positive images. Now, when you're writing your gratitude list, be sure to really put a lot of emotion of gratitude into it. Don't just mechanically write it out and then put it away and go to sleep. Really feel that feeling of gratitude. Really be in that moment and relive those special times that you're writing about. And that's what makes it really powerful. Giving it emotion, that really gives it some juice. Now, the gratitude list or gratitude journal is really, really powerful for a number of reasons. Number one, it actually gets you to focus on all the good things you already have in your life. So it's a wonderful way to take your attention away from the negative and onto the positive, which you want more of. So it gets you really clear on what you want more of. A lot of people will write goals and they're very much focused on what they don't want in their lives instead of what they do want. And that leaves you wide open, and it's also not a very effective way of setting goals. Let's take an analogy, right? Say you're in Europe and you've just had a gutful and you get on a plane and say, just take me out of here, get me out of Europe, can't stand Europe anymore. As an aside, I don't know why you would say this, but work with me. So if you get on a plane and say, just get me out of Europe, I just don't want to be in Europe anymore, you could end up anywhere. You could end up in Siberia, you could end up in Antarctica, you could end up in the Australian outback without enough water. It's wide open and it's quite dangerous to do that. Whereas if you get on a flight and you say, listen up, Macy's is having a shoe sale, I have to be there 7 a.m. Saturday morning so that I can queue up and get my Manolos or whatever it is that gets you excited. That is a specific goal and you know exactly where you're going. Macy's shoe sale. I'll be in line right behind you or in front of you probably. So gratitude is really important because it gives us clarity. Gives us clarity on all the cool things we want. It also reframes our day for us. So if you're having a really bad day, and I do this all the time, things just start going wrong, you know, there'll be a few things at work where you think, oh God, I didn't see that coming and now I've got to fix it. And sometimes those things will snowball and we're having a really bad day. Just step back and run through a list of things in your life that you are grateful for, that are really good and wonderful. And it just helps you get out of that negative spiral and reframe your day in a much more positive way and see it from the bigger picture view. All right, enough talking. Let's get actioning. And I want you to get the ball rolling. Down below in the comments, would you do me a favor and please leave a comment with 3 things you are grateful for that you already have in your life or that happened today. And then share this to Facebook, Google+, whatever, and get other people to do it too. And let's really create some momentum of gratitude here. Thank you, as always, and have a good day. See you at Macy's.